Yo, this is going to be a video talking about a very common business model on YouTube that's used these days to sort of promote people's ideas and their plans of how to get rich, how to get rich quick sort of methodology. But pretty much I've tried a lot of these types of things, drop shipping, day trading, any of these types of things, and it's not to say that they're not gonna work and that they're not possible, because they definitely are possible. Anybody could do it with enough determination and mindset, but the idea that it's gonna be you're gonna get rich quick and easily, it's just totally not true. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of skills. You need to be consistently innovating and learning new skills and how to adapt to the markets, and if you have the drive, you can get super successful and super rich. But the difference between this and what a lot of people think is just, it's totally different. You're not just gonna go and get lucky with every single product you try out online, and it's not just gonna take you a couple hours to set up a website that's gonna have a winning model to be successful. But it is possible 100% regardless. But I'm just saying, you gotta be ready to put in some work, put in some hours. A lot of those people would probably say to me that, nah, you're just saying that because you're not successful at it, because you haven't done what I did. And maybe they are just lucky, or maybe not, they're not lucky, maybe they're just better at it, they're better made for it than me. But everybody talks off their own opinions, and my opinion's also as valid as theirs. When talking about something that I've tried, we've both tried, they've been successful, I haven't been successful yet. I haven't been grinding this. I'm not coming on here to say yeah, I've been grinding this for 6 months straight, I've been working on this real hard. I've just done it in my spare time while working full time, and I've just found that it is tricky. It takes time. You will lose some money for sure, but that's what you're willing to sacrifice, right? You're willing to make sacrifices to gain money. There's no reward without taking risks and having sacrifices in your life, But the whole idea of this, they try to sell a lifestyle which is obtainable with that type of business model and ideas. But obviously, regardless of what career you're going into, there's going to be its positives and negatives, and it's probably more bearable than doing a crappy 9 to 5 job that you don't enjoy. But if you got to be willing to take on the stress that comes alongside with that, if you don't have a lot of money, obviously, to fall back on. If you're quite young, you probably don't. Like me, I'm just 21. I don't have heaps of money. I can't just take years off work and put all that time and effort into being successful in that sort of industry. But it's something that I will continue to strive at and achieve that, and I will continue to work on that, develop those skills, because ultimately that's the most useful thing, right? Is getting these skills that allow you to be able to have these types of opportunities, and that's the ultimate thing when you're young. I think is you should just strive on developing skills for yourself that you can implement into whatever business, whatever job, whatever area you want to go with. And that's what I'm sort of focusing on. That's what I've seen a lot of people that seem more trustworthy to me. Obviously, you're always going off your judgment. Even trusting me right now, you're trusting my judgment if you're going off my word. And that's just life, you just, as you get older, you're able to tell more, I feel like, based on talking to people, seeing their life, whether they're a more trustworthy person. And I would like to think that I'm pretty trustworthy, because I'm just a person at the house filming, getting 5 views, who's not really, I'm not here to capitalize on making money. I'm just here to spread the word out to people, to try and show people better ways. I'm not out here to sell any courses. I would never, I swear I would never sell any course. Regardless of how famous I got, I wouldn't sell myself for money like that. I've seen a lot of people, even small, I've seen these small accounts or small YouTubes with just a few thousand followers or subscribers, sorry, that have like these tutorials. I'm just thinking like, what the hell? Who are buying these courses? I hope nobody's buying these courses, because why would you trust some random 20-year-old with a course with a few thousand subscribers telling you like, yeah man, I'm gonna show you how to get money and get girls, and I'm gonna show you how to live a better life. You know, ultimately everybody knows the tricks to getting rich, getting rich quick is obviously rubbish. People know how to get rich. People know they have to work hard. People know if they want to get girls, they have to work out. You know, they have to look good. These are basic things that people know. I'm not going to make videos on how to get a girl in 2024. This is super successful, you know, because ultimately those videos are all bullshit. And when you really break it down, the people in those videos seem quite insecure. You can tell they're talking from a place of insecurities, the things that they're saying and they're talking about. And maybe that's successful for them, you know, just getting rid of all their flaws. And that's fair, you know, working out, getting a good haircut, just making yourself overall look better, that's all you need. And they do break down to that. People, they try to give you extra tips though, and like, oh, you should do this when you're talking to a girl. You should go out to a restaurant that you've been to, you know, many times, so you can have the chick ready and gone in like 2 seconds. You know, you hear even these guys like Hamza. I rate a lot of his ideologies and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna bash him at all, but some of the stuff he does say is just like, oh my god, it's not that serious. It's not that hard. Dating's not that hard. You know, you just be who you are. Try to look good. Just try to be healthy. That's, you know, I've never had any issues. To be fair, I have just been in one relationship long term, but I'm happy, so that's how it is. You know, and yeah, I think people overcomplicate this sort of stuff, you know. It's sorry, I'm sick right now. It doesn't have to be that complicated, you know. You don't have to get rich quick. You don't have to. Everything doesn't have to be quick. You just need to disconnect. You need to unplug your mind from social media and this constant dopamine release, and just don't let life just flash before your eyes. Just try be a better person day by day, and I'm sure you're gonna make it one day.